Hello, pet parents. I'm Robert Semro here at BlogPaws 2017, and I am joined by not just a BlogPaws veteran, but an industry veteran, Shawna Schuh from WIPIN. Shawna, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
I am whipped into a frenzy to be with you.
I love it. Now, you have been coming to these for a while. How have you viewed the evolution of what this event has become?
Wow, what a question. And it's a good question. And what I love about life is that it evolves. And if we don't evolve, if we don't get better, and why are you coming to something like this is because you want to evolve. So I think, number one, the actual conference evolves. As BlogPaws has grown up and as they've been acquired and as they keep getting better and becoming, I don't know, more big time.
Sure.
Of course, then you were always big time.
Yeah.
There's an essence to you're asking for people to come and give more of themselves too, because they're getting better, because blogging has changed. I mean, social media is changing. We've got to stay up with what's going on. I mean, that's what we do with women in the pet industry. You got to say, okay, well, how are people communicating? You know, what's been interesting, we ask, you know, is it email, is it social media? And really it's texting. How do we get in touch with our people? They'll all look at their texts.
Right.
Of course, we're all addicted to text, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, we all look down. Huh?
I know.
What? But, you know, not necessarily a bad thing if we're using it in a communicative and still connecting way. And I think that's part of what this conference is for me. It's reconnecting with a lot
Agreed.
of folks that I don't get to see because, frankly, they're international, they're national. But when we come back together, it's a family. And I know that's something that we have at WIPIN as well. How do you advise all of us to nurture that when we can't necessarily be in each other's presence and are using that electronic means to communicate?
Well, you ask a good question, and I think that it all has to do with intent. So what is the intent that we have when we come here? If they're family, we're not asking for something. We're saying, how are you? You know, our intent is, how do I help you? And I think in between times when you actually reach out to say, check in with me. Is your business going well? Is your blogging going well? Is your life going well? Versus the intent of, oh my God, I have to have a lot of people know me.
Right.
It's about loving and giving first, which is what we're all about anyway. It's all about giving, growing, and connecting. And when you come to something like this, if you come with this, oh, I can't wait to see people. I can't wait to share something I learned. I can't wait to help them. Or maybe just listen to them, because people go through stuff.
Right. Well, and you have really had an impact on all of these type of events because of what you do and how you're evolving throughout the industry, how you're growing. I want to talk about that for a quick second.
I've been working at shrinking.
Well, you know,
I think we're talking about two different things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying overall, your influence extends. You've got some unique things that you're doing in the pet industry as well that are also evolving. So let's talk about that for a minute, because I'm excited. As you were telling me, I really think this is going to be something that is really important and really impactful.
You mean how we're shifting our conference?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what was so interesting is if we're really listening to what people are doing, we had a 3-day conference. It's still going to be about that, but we've decided to, instead of having breakouts, you know, where everybody's got to try to figure out, and BlogPaws has got such great breakouts right now. I want to go to 3 at the same time.
Exactly.
And we were having the same problem. So now what we're doing is we're shifting to 1 full day where we're doing nothing but TED type talks. So it's 18 minutes. Now we have a couple of people who are doing general sessions, about 40, because they have a deeper topic. They're really great speakers. But mostly we get it in bite-sized.
Right.
And some of the time when we're listening to an extended session, I've got what I needed in the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, okay, oh my God, I want to go and apply that right now. And then it gets lost.
Yes.
With all the other good things I want to apply. So how do we help our members? How do we help our attendees? And so ours is shorter, more TED-like talks, which is TED, you know, and you had Pet TED.
We have our PetX talk.
PetX.
For that exact reason. And you're right. And it's so critical. You know, there is so much information that everybody wants to share.
Right.
And we all, and I do it myself, data dump. And the problem is we can only absorb so much of that. So I love where you're going with this. And, you know, I also have to give you kudos because we both go to a lot of conferences.
We do.
But I also love that you're also doing many things with the group at those additional events?
We attempt to all the time. Here, it was so jam-packed we couldn't have a meetup, but every year we have had. And we'll meet up or we'll do a reception at a big super zoo or at a global. And what's so great is those people are opening up rooms to us. You know, and BlogPaws knows, because we want to actually connect in a deeper way. So I think it's important. You know?
Well, and you're all about sharing. So I just want to make sure the folks can find out more information about what you're doing. Let's give out the information.
All right, thank you. It's womeninthepetindustry.com, and it's just all spelt out. So it's womeninthepetindustry.com. And of course, we're Twitter and we're Facebook and we're Pinterest and all of it.
And for you men out there, I'm a member.
He's a member.
You should be a member as well.
Wait,
okay.
You know this. I always say, people go, is it just for women? And I go, no, it's for women and some very smart men.
Exactly.
And
I'm
you're
one of
the
them.
smart man.
All right. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. I really
adore
appreciate
you.
it. I adore you as well. Thanks for joining us here on Pet World Insider.